Hey, buddy, bud. What's up, Bubba? What's up, birdie bro? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Birdie bro is my Oreo. Oh, Barbie, your mud's ready. Get the live shirt out. There we go. And there we go. Oh, are we buffering? Really? Barbie bro, Oreo. Hey, buddy. Oh, hey, what's up? How are you? Ori and I are doing all right. Enjoying our Friday night. Stats for nerds. That's hilarious, YouTube. You're doing good. Great to hear. Watching people around the world streaming. Nice. It's always a good way to get a feel for the global status of the world. Hey, Jack. How are you? Cool bird. Thanks. His name is Oreo. He's a 21-year-old Red Lord Amazon. What am I into? All sorts of stuff. Playing instruments, reading, hiking, recording nature soundscapes. Obviously, hanging out with my little buddy Oreo. Huh? Yeah. What about y'all? What are y'all into? You love my bird? Thank you. We appreciate that. Thank y'all for hanging out and watching. Oreo looks awesome. He is very awesome. I raised him since he hatched. I rescued him from a breeder who wanted to euthanize him because he's missing his right foot due to the breeder's negligence. And she didn't want to take care of him because, in her words, disabled birds don't make profit. So we stepped in and took care of him, and he's been with me ever since. If you go to my website, zackerts.com/Oreo, spelled like the cookie, Oreo, you can read his story, his origin story, zackerts.com/Oreo. Am I blind? Yeah. I had retinoblastoma, which is cancer of the retinas. I was diagnosed at a month old. And by age 2, both my eyes had been enucleated, aka fancy word for removed. I have a 3-part video series on my life here on my YouTube channel. We recorded it during COVID. His name is Oreo. Chess, billiards, and exercise. Oh, nice. I love chess. I need to get my hands on an accessible chessboard again. And I walk on the treadmill 30 minutes a day, every day. And lift weights. Hey, Ryomi, how are you? D&D, nice. Love D&D. Man, I just changed the chat filter, so it automatically defaults to top messages, and I changed it over to all messages, and I'm curious to see if, I feel like I'm seeing more messages, but that could be because there's more people today. We're doing alright, how are you? Yeah, Oreo's definitely in a good mood. He also knows it's Friday, so he's going to get a WALNUT. Are you regurgitating on my finger? That's so cute and gross. Berber, if anybody else or any other animal threw up on me, it'd be disgusting. You like our stuff? Oh, we appreciate that. Thank you. Bro, I gotta give you a chow chow. Yeah, we're gonna give you a bath. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. Do you want a bath? What is it like having a bird? It is a lot of work. So some species in general, parrots in general, I should say, need a lot of attention. They need a lot of social enrichment. People get birds and put them in cages, and that's where that bird stays for its entire life. And that is not the way birds should be treated. Birds need to be able to explore their environment. They need to be able to interact with people. They need to have enrichment so that they're working their minds. Parrots, on average, have an intelligence level of a 5 to 7-year-old. I like to joke around that Oreo's too smart for his own good. They thrive on social interaction. So they need to be either with other birds, or they need people around them that will engage and talk to them and play with them and, you know, be their flock mates. They can be quite expensive to take care of, between the food, the fresh food, vet visits, and they can't just go to a regular vet. They have to go to an exotic specialist, an avian vet. They need beak trims, they need nail trims. Oreo takes meds every day, so that's a other cost we take into it. And they can live for a long time. On average, Red Lord Amazons, which is what Oreo is, live about 40 years on average. But it's not uncommon for parrots like Oreo to live up to 60, 80. There's records of them even living to 100 years. So you have to prepare, like, what happens if I die before the bird does? Who's taking care of him? Where's he going? Who do I trust to take care of him? It's like having a toddler that never grows up. And then you also have to take into account you're going to get bit. You're going to get yelled and screamed at. They're very loud. They're very messy. You like the background? Thank you. Appreciate that. Gaming channel? No. Being totally blind, I've yet to find a game that is accessible enough to turn into a gaming channel. There's a couple of browser games I could turn in, like, could do live streams for gaming, but it's a lot of reading, so. True enough, Ryan. A lot of people don't shoot the birds right. Yes, I agree. And I'm by no means a perfect bird owner. I'm constantly learning. I'm constantly looking at parrot research. I'm always doing what I can to make Oreo's life better. So there's things I'm doing, I'm sure, that aren't, the best or outdated. And if people want birds, I always recommend pigeons. Pigeons have been domesticated for quite some time. They're quiet. If they bite you, they're not gonna, rip you open or try to take a finger off. So yeah, they've had more domestication than parrots in general have. So pigeons are a good first bird, or something like a cockatiel. Oh, you have a cat? That's awesome. What's their name? I got Oreo in June of 2003. That's when I met him, I guess I should say. He came home with us in August of 2003. But from June to August, I was over at his house taking care of him until he got to come home with us. Hey, Barbara, how are you? Diablo 4. Nice. I'll have to check that out and see what accessibility is like for that. I'd also have to, I don't know much about Diablo, but I would have to find a game I can play on my PC because I'm not going to go drop $400 on an Xbox or a PlayStation. So any game, if we were talking about Minecraft, I tried Minecraft and the version I tried wasn't that accessible. So there's another version out there that's supposed to be accessible. So maybe, but I also wouldn't make my channel all about gaming either. Oscar's a good name. You're such a bitey boy today. You're so bitey. It's on Steam? Okay. Hi, buddy. Hi. Are you a good boy?
Purple nuts?
Yeah, we can do burger modes. And his modes are ready, apparently.
You made a little Andy's Mint Lincoln Log situation.
Ow! Stop,
We can
bud!
always go get them tomorrow if we need to.
Okay.
I think it's open. The pharmacy's open on Saturday.
What?
I think the pharmacy's open on Saturday.
Okay.
And I could always double check with my mom if she can do it, but I just need to go get a new Costco card, so I think we would have to do that first.
Okay. I thought you didn't need a Costco card to use the pharmacy.
I don't know anymore because now they make you scan your ID to get in and out.
Your mom and I had a conversation about this a couple months ago. I think it's illegal for them to say you need a Costco card to use the pharmacy.
Oh.
But I could be wrong.
I just know now you gotta scan something on a scanner.
Huh.
You walk through and scan, and you can't go. The only reason you can go into the exit is to do membership stuff. Returns.
Gotcha. Thank you, bro. What are you doing for the rest of the night?
Don't know.
Are we still watching Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Alright.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. TikTok.
YouTube.
YouTube. Also, it might smell like kimchi in the bathroom.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't even want to know.
Oh, because I washed out my kimchi container in the sink.
Barbara says hi.
Hi, Barbara. Did Turtle say hi?
I haven't seen Turtle yet.
Oh. Hi, Turtle. Preemptively. But yeah, I had to wash out my kimchi stuff, and I didn't want to go back upstairs.
Gotcha.
So.
And yeah, I built a little tower out of the chocolate.
It's very, very perfect looking.
Is that sarcasm?
No, it is. It's like super perfect looking. I had a hard time telling if they were, it's like Jenga.
Yeah.
You want to play Jenga? Here,
huh?
I take one out. Oh, it doesn't work like Jenga.
Nope, because it's only Jenga. 2, not 3. I used my Lego building experience to build that.
Oh, yeah.
I should break out the Legos.
Stop! Oh, touch the instruments. Calm down.
You gotta stop biting my shoulder, bud. That hurts.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye, bro. Tower of Chocolate, indeed. One of my lifelong goals is to build a castle out of chocolate bricks. Now, I know that's a silly goal, but I have this daydream of building a candy store and in the center having a giant castle made of individually wrapped chocolate bricks. All right, bud. Let's get you set up for a walnut.
Just so you know, I hate you.
Why?
Because I was just in my room minding my own business, and then all of a sudden I said something in my head that reminded me of "Get down, Goblin."
What? What? You don't like Jan Terry? That's so weird.
Get down, Goblin. Get down, Goblin. So there you go. Thanks.
You're so easy to infect with songs.
Yeah, I said one, like I was like, oh, I said I didn't have to get any more tonight because I checked my little, cartridge, and I was wondering if there was any in there, and there was a little bit. I went, oh good, I don't need to get, and then all of a sudden my brain went, get down, Goblin.
You're welcome.
Goblin.
You're welcome. Okay, let's get you some water, big dude. I know, we're gonna get you some water. Here's some water for you, young sir. And I'm gonna sneak behind the tripod and grab you a wall. Never mind, I have one set aside already for this. Yay for preemptive planning. Wow, that just came right apart, Bubba. You know what, Bubba? I'm gonna grab me this one. Legos are awesome. Yeah, he's been kind of a bitey boy today, Barbara. I like Legos, they're great, but I actually love Kinects more. Kinects are way more flexible. Like, you can do a lot more with them, in my opinion. I used to build like little robotic type things out of Kinects. Because you can do like movable, flexible joints and you can do like pulley systems and stuff, which is cool. Legos are good for like building buildings, I guess, but Kinects are way more of a like a physics toy. All right, bud. There's the mic. Yep. Now here's a walnut. Back up. Can you guys see him? Okay. Hi, Pearl. No eating my Berber. Yes, he looks good. Awesome. I like to do stuff with my hands, so having Kinects or Legos has always been pretty mandatory. Or magnets. All right, buddy. While you eat your walnut, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm actually gonna steal a sip of coffee first. Out of our coffee mug. Hey, bud. You clipped the mic, dude. Yeah, you clipped the mic. I gotta put it close to you so they can hear you eat, though. Yeah. But when you scream like that, you clip it. Thanks for the subscription. I appreciate that. We're trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. He does love his walnuts. I wonder if he dreams about them. Pearl's in a happy, relaxed posture. Aw, how cute. I don't know if he's gonna sing. We'll see. More comments below. What? Okay. It's fascinating. Okay, so speaking of cats. Alright, so Lacey's grandma has a cat. Her name is Wheezy, the cat, not Lacey's grandma. We call her grandma OG. And this cat, for the last couple years, has been, you know, somewhat antisocial with me. But they installed a cat door in OG's bedroom, so the cat can come out whenever she wants. And when that cat hears me upstairs, she comes out and goes meow, 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 meow. Berber, you dropped your walnut. And forces me to pet her, because if I don't pet her, she throws a fit. So last night I went upstairs to grab some snacks, and the cat heard me, which is weird because I try to be super quiet at night. And she came out, and she started doing her meowing thing. So I started petting her. Hold on, Bubba, I'll help you with your walnut. There you go. You should be able to crack that open now. A little better. And I have to pet her for at least 5 to 10 minutes. And I get down on her level like I do all animals. And she puts her paws up on my knee and starts sniffing my face. And then she tries to like stick her nose in my mouth. I'm like, kitty cat, I don't want your nose in my mouth. Gross. So I go back downstairs, and then 30 minutes later I go back upstairs. And she comes running out. And this time I'm like, I'm only here for a second, I'm not going to pet you. And she throws a fit. And I have to spend like 10 minutes giving her like head pats, and she's like scent marking me. So now when I go upstairs, I have to be really, really quiet and not talk. And for those of you that don't know, I'm allergic to cats. My hands get itchy, my eyes get itchy. The neighborhood ducks attacked your cat. They'll do that. You get a flock of ducks. They can be quite vicious. I've been attacked by a swan. It tried to steal my muffin. It bit me and tried to hit me with its wings. I was 5. This swan was like, oh, this 5-year-old's easy target. I'm taking his muffin. And it did. YouTube, you need to give us a way to tag people in chat. That was one thing about TikTok I really appreciated is you could like click on someone's comment and then reply to it. Cats and I get along for the most part. I don't know if I'd ever own one, but I don't go out of my way to like be mean to them or anything. And if they want attention, I'll give them attention. In my experience, most cats I've met though are very standoffish and don't want attention. And that's why I like dogs, because dogs are like, hello, you pet me now, for the most part. Even mean dogs, I'll do my absolute best to befriend a dog. And I try it with cats, but cats have a different energy that I just don't quite sync up with. Hi, Bear. She likes you because you don't fawn over her. Yeah. But it's really interesting because she wants pets her way. So she won't sit in my lap. She won't let me like rub her belly. I have to use like an open hand to pet her. So I basically just hold my hand out and she comes up and like scent marks it. And then I can kind of give her stitches on her head and her back. But that's about it. Anything else I try to do, she like runs away. So it's all definitely on her terms. Oh, that's awesome that your cat's an indoor cat. I wish more people kept their cats indoors. If you look at like how many birds are killed a year because of cats, it's insane. Hi, Bubba. Yeah. Were you able to get the walnut open better? Don't bite. I'm just checking. I'm just checking. Just checking, little man. So bitey. Well, cats are natural born hunters, so they, you know, anything smaller than them, they'll go after. We had a tomcat try to take on a raccoon. Here, I'll be right back, Bubba. I'll be right back. Buddy boy. Hello. What are you doing? Oh, I'm sorry you all have colds. That's not fun. Running around the house. A couple people in the house are sick as well. Uh, yeah, when we take Oreo outside, he's in a backpack or in a carrier. When he's the only time he's not in a backpack is when we're like under a cover. So we have like a building, an outbuilding with a roof on it, and our back porch does too. So that I'm not super concerned about. Um, I still am very cautious about it, but yeah, when we go out like to the beach and to the woods and stuff, we keep him in a backpack, and that's to reduce any type of attack and to help reduce any exposure to zoonotic diseases. Yeah, I was listening the Andy Griffith theme song. I'm trying to get him to whistle it. It's one of his favorite songs, and he'll whistle it, but only when he chooses. I don't know why my voice is cracking today. What is a hot toddy? Consider me an uncultured swine. Furby bro Oreo. Hey, welcome back, Maya. How are you? Yeah, I'm so glad they implemented spell check on Android for accessibility. Like when you use the virtual Braille keyboard, it allows you to spell check it now, which is pretty sweet. Hot tea with lemon, honey, rum or whiskey. Ooh, nice. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, when I had COVID, I drank a bunch of coffee because caffeine opens up your airways. I mean, I drink a bunch of coffee no matter what, but definitely helps with being sick. They've also implemented, I think they did, on Notepad on Windows. It spell checks now. It used to not. It now spell checks. And I know Notepad++ also spell checks, which is pretty sweet. I use that when I'm writing code. Remember, you're just throwing walnut shells all over, aren't you? One of my favorite things, like if I have a sore throat, cinnamon tea with a little bit of honey. I love it when I have like a sore throat. Hey, Turtle, how are you? Also, Turtle, Lacey told me to tell you hi if you stop by. It won't let you spell around me, right? Uh-oh. Okay, phone, I'm plugging you in. Calm down. Turtle, how was work? What's up, big dude? Can I have my chair back? Can I have my chair back? Yes? No? I'll take that as a no then. I will go sit on the bed while you continue to sit in the throne, buddy. Work was good and productive. Lunch was gummy worms and Monster. Nice. Sounds like my high school lunches. Your brother won't drink tea. Aw. I like tea as long as it's got like some sweetener in it or it's a fruit tea. I I've been watching this new show on HBO called The Pit. It's like a medical drama, and it's supposed to be one of the more accurate like medical dramas out there. Really, really good if you're into like medical dramas. And the guy who wrote it works. He's been a show creator for quite some time, and I was like, where do I know that name from? And he worked on NCIS LA, which I was rather fond of before it was canceled or ended, whatever. And for all the blind viewers, it's audio described as well, which is nice. Ooh, speaking of audio description, I was watching Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle. And the version that I have, the audio description is delayed by like 10 seconds at a time. So like something will happen and then like 10 seconds later it'll be like, they crashed the car. Yeah, clearly. I liked NCIS LA. I was into the original NCIS for a while. Why is this mic clipping? But it got convoluted towards the ends. And then Polly Perrette, who played Abby Shudo, left. And I was like, well, I liked her a lot as a character, so. And then the guy who played the medical examiner passed away. Alright, you might have to adjust your all's volume. I lowered the mic gain a little bit because it kept clipping. That's too low. Hold on. Burr, burr, burr. Alright, I guess that'll have to work. I'll say HBO has been really good about making sure their shit's audio described. They even went back and audio described The Sopranos, which is pretty sick. Yeah, my roommate loves audio description for that same reason. She will put it on in the like when she's doing something like arts and crafts or work on her computer. Most people I show audio description to end up liking it after a while. And now there's like so many different companies that do audio description, like third-party companies. It used to just be WGBH, and now there's like WGBH, 360 Media, I think is what they're called. Audio Eyes. The one that does White Lotus is 3Player or something like that. 3Play. IDC as well does it. Quite a few. Alright, buddy. I'm going to go wash the oil gel off my finger, okay? I'll be right back. Ooh. Got a foot cramp. Be right back. There we go. Don't want any oil gel residue to affect Berber. Hey, bud. Yeah, I want to get into doing some sort of hobby arts and crafts type thing. I feel like I'm not doing enough to keep my brain active as far as like the creative sense goes. I really want to get into chainmail or leatherworking. I just suck at cutting straight lines. Maybe clay will be good. I did enjoy doing ceramics back in the day. Oh, Caption Max, that's another good one. Is Chicago Med good? I haven't seen it. Can I have my chair back yet? Hmm. Can I have my chair back? Yes. But I get to be on camera too. This is actually my live stream. I know you think it's yours and you're the star, but this is a co-owned live stream, a co-owned company. He's like, well, if it's a co-owned company, Dad, why do you own 100% of the company? Because Berber, I can't legally give you 10% of the company. Yeah, but you're the company mascot, so that's cool. It means I get to write off some of your stuff. You're a part of our promotion, so, and we have merch with you on it. So you, good sir, are a tax write-off. Obviously, I'm not an accountant, but check check with your local accountants for your state policies. Chainmail's tedious. See, I think that'd be fine. I like going into like a meditative state. I can do a repetitive task as long as I can let my mind wander. Yeah, NCIS has LL Cool J in it. NCIS LA has LL Cool J and Linda Hunt. I forget the rest of them. I know their character names, but I don't know their actor names. You make lip balm and soap bars? Lotion bars. Lotion bars. Gotcha, that's cool. I want to make soap for two reasons. One, I I dread the day that I'm out of soap because I shower every day. I'm pretty hygienic when it comes to that. And I think it's always good to know how to make soap. I actually have a recipe for making soap out in the woods. So if I'm ever in a apocalyptic situation, eventually I can make soap. My dermatologist said I need to use moisturizer. Ugh. I just don't like that feeling on my skin of like rubbing lotion in. Chicago Med is binge worthy. Nice. I don't know much about pour over paint. I'll have to do some research into that. Turpentine will add bubbles to make a unique pattern. Oh, that's cool. Chemistry's so fascinating. It's already 8:20. Damn. This is going by fast. I don't even know what time we started. I think we started around like 7:15. YouTube, why is it okay? Whatever. The bubbles prevent it from sticking. Oh, awesome. Yeah, my dermatologist said nothing with fragrance in it, which I was like, can't use fragrance. God, I can't talk. I was like, no worries, can't have that around my Berber, which sucks because I love the smell of cedar. Oh, you make candles? I forgot about that, Barbara. I can't have candles either. I sacrifice a lot for you, sir. Yeah, can't burn incense, can't burn candles, can't have like air freshener. Yeah, I live in Washington State. Friday night walnut, indeed. Oh, you change what you're doing all the time to build on your craft. That's good. Gotta keep learning new techniques. It's like when I'm sitting down at the guitar with the guitar at the piano, I'm always bouncing around to different genres of music. That way, I can kind of figure out what artists are doing and how they're doing it. Yeah, I'd like to dive into leather work more. Um, One, I needed to put a new handle. I needed to put a new handle on my cane, and two, I want to make a pair of moccasins because I'm tired of these shoes I buy breaking down within a year. It'd be cool to build a set of shoes that I can repair as I go. Oh, thanks, Maya. I appreciate that. Glad you were able to stop in tonight and hang out. I'm gonna try to do a live stream tomorrow. Hopefully, like I said, I've been trying to build in the habit of doing one on the weekends. So either Saturday or Sunday, hopefully, so we can hit the weekend audience. I also released a short video today. Uh, my brain just broke. We got a gift of fruit leather, and that came from Stella, which is Ryami's mom. So thank you. Milk and soap, interesting. I know you're supposed to use like animal fat, at least in the recipe I have. It says animal fat, wood ash to make the lye, and then you can add in plants for the fragrance or the texture, or whatever. Goat milk soap, huh? Nice cup, thank you, turtle. I'm working on getting Oreo on one of these mugs. There's so many photos to pick from. And then making sure that it fits on the cup and isn't gonna like do what the sticker did and like get all blurry. Though the Stargazer sticker, that was like created in Canva, and so the good thing about the photos we have of Oreo is they're high quality professional photos. So hopefully they will be good to go. Oh, I need to update the website to say that these are microwave safe. I totally spaced that. My former roommate's mom and dad, excuse me, they made soap. They made a bunch of soap. Uh, they're Mormon, and they believe that they were like preppers. And so he would come back home from his parents' house and have like stacks and stacks of bars of soap. And it was good soap. As I've gotten older, though, I prefer liquid soap over bars of soap. God, why does this microphone keep clipping? Okay, talking a monotone tone, apparently. This has got to be YouTube, because my phone and my laptop are doing this. It's adjusting the volume. So this has got to be something on YouTube's end. Still getting used to all of YouTube little quirks. Because TikTok didn't do this. TikTok stayed consistent. No, I've not watched any documentaries lately. The newest thing that I've watched is The Pit, like I said earlier. Oh, and White Lotus. But those aren't docs, those are like fictional shows. Ah, the good old trade and barter system. Love that. My grandpa was always wheeling and dealing and took me along for the ride. You add coffee to a melted base soap like noodles. What? Soap noodles? They make soap noodles? I'm so confused. Forgive my ignorance. What you doing, little bud? We should get you into arts and crafts, Berber. Yeah, you could learn to paint. Give you a little paintbrush with non-toxic paint. You could hold it in your beak and paint. He's like, I'll paint the walls with your blood, Dad. Everyone thinks you're so cute and innocent and sweet. Yeah. Arr, arr, arr. Arr, 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 arr. You gonna talk to me? Oh, speaking of soap, I was using Dr. Bronner soap for a long time. But then I found this other soap company called... Oh, what's it called? I think it's called Adam's Handmade Soap or something like that. It's on Amazon. And they do liquid soap, and it's good. And it's way cheaper. For a gallon, it's like $40, and Dr. Bronner's for a gallon is like $75. So is pour over kind of like spray painting, where they like, what do they call that? Where they like put it on a spinning platform. I always forget what they call that type of painting, but can I pick you up? Can I pick you up? Spin paint. That's what they call it. Oh, that makes sense, right? I mean, okay. Yeah, touching Y is highly frowned upon. Oreo's quiet tonight? Yeah, a little bit. Let's see if I brush my comb my beard if it'll react. And it tries to bite the comb. Yep. Stop. Stop. I'm allowed to brush my comb my beard. Hey, hey. Don't bite my ear, dude. I'm not even on the side that you're on. Hi. Ruff. Can I pick you up? Can I pick you up? No? You want head scratches? Okay. I'll give you head scratches. Aww. Aww. Hi, buddy. It's so cute when you tuck your head against my neck like this. Yeah. So cute. It's what I think a baby dragon would do. Yeah, painting doesn't appeal to me that much because, like, I personally don't like my hands being messy. Like, even when I work with clay, I am, like, wanting to wash my hands every 2 minutes. Mm. Hey, Bubba. Ah, you switched to your phone. Nice. And it still shows you, as a moderator. Nice. Yeah, disposable gloves is a good idea. I do have a big box full. From the COVID. Yeah, my laptop's still working. It just when we did the live stream on Wednesday, there's a bunch of technical issues, and the audio is being all weird, and I haven't had a chance to sit down and dig through it and try to figure out if there's anything on my end I can do to stop it from bouncing the audio all over the place. So I just figured setting up my phone would be quicker and easier tonight. Also, doing this on my phone's a lot easier as far as like setup goes. I'm not running cables everywhere. Eventually, I'll have a dedicated PC for live streaming and audio production and all that. That way I don't have to keep setting stuff up and taking stuff down when I need it and don't need it. Yeah, being self-sufficient off-grid is always something I strive for. Like, even with the parrot sanctuary that I want to build, develop, plan, whatever, like, I have so many ways to make that self-sufficient and produce our own electricity and stuff like that. Definitely thing as far as that goes. I want to be able to grow all of our own fruits and vegetables. That way we can control what goes into them and what pesticides and all that gets used or lack of there. And then have some sort of sustainable, renewable energy source, either hydro or wind power, or a combination of both. You can do solar up here, but it's a pain in the ass. Wind turbines are a little bit more efficient up here, and we have pretty much, depending on where you live, we have pretty good wind speeds for it. So, like where I live, on average, we have about 12. I cannot talk. We have 12 miles per hour wind pretty much consistently throughout the year. Bubba boy. Ah, thank you, thank you. Ooh, pastry bag. That's a great idea. Yeah, solar has become way easier to get your hands on nowadays. Uh, Even Washington has solar subsidies, so like I haven't checked into it because I just rent where I live, and I've already approached the landlords about doing some sort of solar, and they're not super hip on the idea. Whatever. But uh, if you put solar on your property, they'll help pay for it, and then they'll also pay you for any extra power that you send back into the grid. And so does Missouri, which is pretty sweet. Missouri, I forget what they pay, but they pay a decent amount from what I remember. And I saw, was it Solar 3? That they're working on that, and once it becomes commercial, it'll be, I think it's like 80% uh, efficiency on absorbing and charging. So it'll boost solar panels up even more. And they're doing a lot of research on the solar paints. And they got the flexible gel solar panels, which are pretty cool. I can't wait till it's built into our electronics. Oh, deep cycle for sure. I took sustainability and tiny house building classes at my college. I did that for 2 summers, and we talked about green building and sustainability and why shipping containers aren't the best way to make a tiny house. Ooh, chickens and ducks. Yeah. You're probably making out like a fortune right now with all the egg pricing. It'd be cool to build my own little like portable solar bank, especially like if the power goes out. I'm always worried about that. Those of you who've been watching me for a while know that, because you can go, you know, get like an EcoFlow from Amazon for $2,000-3,000, but that's a lot of money. And it'd be way cheaper in most cases to build your own portable power bank, 2 deep cycles, charge converter, inverter, not converter, and then solar panels and all that good stuff. And then just build a case for it. For portable, you probably want one battery, not two, but I'm not going to lug it around camping, so I just want something I can have here at the house that I can charge up and have it for when the power goes out, huh, Bubba? You love having a steady egg supply? Yeah, for sure. I don't eat a lot of eggs, but chickens are awesome. Good for pest control, a good alarm system. And what eggs you don't eat, you can turn around and give to neighbors or sell to neighbors, whatever. We used to have chickens. Me and my grandpa raised chickens when I was younger. And then we had chickens here actually, but the people who took care of them were tired of taking care of them, so they got sent to somebody else up the road. There's a lot of stuff I want to do, just finances being so tight, and the fact that I'm renting and not owning. Like, there's a lot of stuff I want to do that would be permanent. But I need to get the hydroponics back up and running and start growing some stuff for Oreo. Burr, burr, burr. Oh, y'all got adopted by a chicken? That's awesome. We had Bannons when I was when I was growing up. We actually use propane for our stoves here, so that wouldn't be a bad idea. And there's like a couple places around here to get propane fairly cheap. Eggs help regrow the heart muscle. Nice. I seriously need to buckle down and get back into studying for my ham radio license. It just gets so much information. Overwhelming at times. Like the rules and regs, I have pretty much, like, you know, that makes sense. But like all the like technical details, ugh. I have a study guide on YouTube that I listen to, and I fall asleep during it all the time. Great way to fall asleep. If I can't sleep, I'll throw that on and hope I absorb it through osmosis. I do container gardening, which is nice. And then I have a worm farm for fertilizer, so that's good. I'm excited to get out there when the weather's a little bit nicer and de-winterize it and get it ready for summer. Remember, it is almost 9 o'clock. This time flew by fast. YouTube, why can't I see the stupid time slider? Oh, 1 hour 32 minutes. Nice. There we go. Cool. It's just at the bottom, not the top. I hear a Bob Dog. I hear the puppy dog. Yeah. Berber, guess what? Guess what? I'm out of caramel. Yeah. I'll have to buy a bigger bag next time. Or go buy a big one off Amazon. And chop it myself. Yeah, you can get a 10-pound block of caramel off Amazon. It's pretty cool. And my inner fat kid loves caramel. The fungus is among us. It'd be cool to open up to set up a mushroom farm. I actually have stuff to do that. I have the mason jars, I have the buckets, I have the grow bags. I think I still might have spore, though I don't know if that's still still good or not. I'll have to check its expiration date. But you can buy mushroom spore on Amazon. Wait, is that where I bought it? I might have bought it from the place in Canada. I can't remember. Grow some lobster, some oysters, some lion's mane. That's what I'm trying to remember. I want to make mead. It's pretty simple from what I understand. I just haven't done it yet. I know it's like honey, water, and fruit from what I remember. Oh, and yeast. It's really like a 1-jar recipe from what I've seen online. Or jug. I still need to get my, I still need to work on my alcohol stove and get that up and running. The first one I made fucked up. Brr brr. Wait, do you want like a natural way to deal with fungus, Barbara? I don't know. My grandma always used like vinegar and dish soap on her plants. Not saying you should. I'm just saying that's what she did. I know there are natural fungicides out there. Berber, I gotta watch Game of Thrones tonight. Yeah. Once we get you to bed, Lacey and I are gonna go watch Game of Thrones after she finishes listening to Dungeon Crawler Carl. Hold on. Let me see your beak, Bubba. Relax. Relax. There you go. There you go, little buddy. You had a little chip that was coming out, so I wanted to help you with it. Not your tomato plants. That sucks. My grandpa loved growing tomato plants. It's funny, we moved to Missouri in 2004 or 2005, one of those years. And they inspected the house and stuff before they bought it, but we're out back, and there's a big, like, there was a bunch of rose bushes growing along the back porch. And then they thought it was tomato plants at first. Yeah, they were growing weed. The people before us had some, they had used the rose bushes to hide the pot plants. Ooh, I do love apples. I love citrus and apples. Best fruit. Ah, that was itchy. Time to trim the mustache, bud. I'm not a big like beer drinker. If I'm drinking, I'm usually doing shots. But I've come to like cider. Or like a dark ale is fine. And of course mead. Mead's good. When we moved to Missouri, I found out you could brew your own, you could have your own distillery. Like you could distill 10 gallons a year, I think, of spirits as long as you weren't selling it. And as a teenager, I was like, that's awesome. And I wanted to set up a still so bad. Not because I wanted to drink. Well, I mean, okay, sort of. But the science behind it and the art was really interesting to me. And up here in Washington, no. Nice gift from the previous house owner. Yeah, probably the nicest thing they did in their life. That family was a wreck. Bees are our friends indeed. Another day with the bees. I wonder if there are any blind beekeepers. I've not come across any in my years of like being part of the blind community, but I'm sure somewhere there's at least one. I want to try that hallucinogenic honey from Nepal. I think that's where it comes from. The bees go out and gather all the nectar from the different flowers in the jungle, and then they bring it back, and the concentration gets more and more, and it causes hallucinations and stuff. Bees are like, we like to get high as well. Mad honey, yes. And people that harvest it, at least the stuff I saw on it, they climb like 200 feet up a cliff to get it. I think they have as well, like it's built into the walls. But the doc was showing how like they were climbing up these cliffs to go get it. They were like free climbing up a 200-foot cliff to get it. I'm like, no, thank you. Oh, Bubba, that cup of coffee is done. You know, two blind beekeepers. Oh, interesting. That's cool. I'm curious how they do it. Because I'd be worried about like moving something and hurting the bees, or not being able to see like if the hive is infected with parasites. I have books on beekeeping, and it's really fascinating. This is the problem with ADHD. You get so interested in all these different things, and then like you learn enough to know a little bit, and then something else comes along and like yanks your attention somewhere else. Yeah, I would do the beehive in the house wall thing. I'm not climbing up a cliff for any honey. And there's like a snake that will like live in the crevices of the cliff, and if they're not careful, they'll get bit. Which just no, I'm good. $11:05. It's 9:05. 21:05. It's 21:05 here on Zach and Oreo channel. You're listening to me Babylon like an idiot. Coming up next, Green Day basket case. We got people from all over the time zones. That was one thing about TikTok that was cool. We got people from all over the world. We had people from Ukraine, Australia, uh, England, um, I want to say Turkey, Amsterdam. So far, I haven't really seen that on YouTube. I think most of the people that have identified where they're from has all been in the U.S. or Canada. Oh, and Norway. The yeah, Norway. Berber, should we start a YouTube book club, or maybe like a video where I do a weekly recommendation of a book? What do you think? What do you think, buddy? Are you so cute? Are you so cute? I'm doing good, Shane. How are you? Turtle, are you staying up because of the Friday night, or are you going to bed? Ow, don't bite my ear, dude. Stop trying to take my gauges out. You're not allowed. Damn it, now I got Green Day stuck in my head. Not too bad. It's been a while. Yes, it has. But it's all good. We're just getting settled in here on YouTube and building up our community over here and getting people subscribing and liking. And I've been trying to get some content set up and trying to troubleshoot issues on the live streams. So yeah, we'll get there. We'll get back up to where we were on TikTok. I don't know if we'll ever have 50,000 subscribers on YouTube, but the important goal for now is 1,000. I like it. Oh, speaking of books, I need to get. Hopefully, I can do it next month. I need to get back on Bookshare. Bookshare.org. I should make a video about Bookshare, actually. So, for those of you that don't know, Bookshare.org is a website for people who are visually impaired or who have learning disabilities. And it's primarily started up for students, if I remember right. It's a nonprofit organization that provides books in accessible format, and it was at first like textbooks, if I remember right, and like stuff like that, college books and high school books and stuff. But it's got a giant library now of accessible books in different formats, all digital, formats, but large print. You can download audio, braille, digital braille files, so you can read them on like a braille display. I guess you could emboss them on a braille printer, I guess, but that'd be crazy. But if you have a learning disability or visually impaired, you can get a doctor's note and then pay them $80 now, I think, a year. You can download pretty much unlimited books. You just can't share them with people because they're fingerprinted, so they'll know if you do. Um, and I think if you volunteer to upload books, your membership is free, I think. I can't remember. But if you're a student or an academic institute, students for sure, if you're a verified student, your membership is free for as long as you're in school. called Bookshare.org. I'll make a video about it. I guess I'm going to start leaning into doing some more video content about like resources and stuff for disabilities. Bookshare is better than chocolate? I don't know if I'd go that far. Personally, I like chocolate a little bit more. Oreo's been good. Honorary as always. Berber, we've almost been live for 2 hours. We're past our 9 o'clock punch out time, but we'll go ahead and do a 2-hour live, okay? We're at 1 hour and 52 minutes, so we'll just go ahead and finish out the 2 hours. Zackerts.com/shop. Yeah, Zackerts.com/shop or Zackerts.com/contribute. So the shop takes you directly to our shop, and then the contribute page takes you to our a page where we have our merch, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, and Amazon wishlist. Usually when I do these lives, I do it from my laptop so I can put everything in the description. But since I'm doing it from my phone, I didn't have a chance to do that. It'd be cool if I could somehow embed a QR code into the live stream. I'll have to see if that's possible. I mean, I could hold up a sign with a QR code on it, I guess, but that'd be weird. It's all good, man. It's been a good conversation. It has indeed. And thank you all so much. Oreo and I really appreciate y'all being here and being part of the community. We always try to provide a place for people to come hang out, chit chat, find some social connection, and just take a break. And a huge shout out to the mods tonight. Turtle, Barbara, thank you guys so much for moderating. So far, I haven't seen any trolls tonight, so that's good. Didn't have to break out the troll hammer. Last live stream, we had a few trolls. Oh, no textbooks in the beginning. Okay. Huh. I don't know. I wasn't exactly around for... I wasn't using it at the beginning, unfortunately. I think I started using Bookshare back in... Well, I would have been in high school. 9th grade of high school would have been 2005. I either started it in 9th grade or 10th grade, 2005, 2006. Because my school signed up for a school account. And then were getting me books from there, and I was like, what is that? Where are you guys getting these books from? And they told me. And then I found out that as a student, I could get my own free account. And I did. That way my school wasn't paying attention to what books I was downloading. And then I got my book download limit increased a couple times. So I was downloading and reading so much. Unfortunately, I lost my hard drive that has like all my old books on it, but I still have one that has some of the newer ones I downloaded the last time I was using Bookshare. Good night, Turtle. Sleep well. Thanks for stopping by. Like I said, we're gonna try to do a live stream either tomorrow or Sunday. Every time I say that, though, I feel like it never happens because I don't know, weekends are busy. But we'll try. Good night, Brock. The Hobbit was the first book. Hell yeah. I actually have all of Tolkien's books from Bookshare. I think. I think I have all of them. Got most of them. I know they had all the Harry Potter books in different languages up there. Last I checked. All right, buddy. 4 minutes left, and then we gotta go. Brr, brr, brr. I love you, young buddy. You want to say goodnight? All right, y'all. Have yourselves a great night. Huge shout out to the mods. Turtle, Barbara, thank you guys so much for moderating. I really need to put a bigger pause between Turtle and Barbara. Turtle Barbara sounds like one person. If we don't catch you on our next live, please enjoy your weekends. ZachHertz.com for all your Zach and Oreo wants, needs, and nonsense. You'll find Oreo's origin story, you'll find Oreo's origin story, links to our social media, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, merch. Pick up yourself a spicy water coffee mug, a spicy water shot glass, stickers, ornament, shirts, all up there. Help supports us. Venmo, PayPal, Cash App are all up there as well. If you want to help with monetary contributions, appreciate that. Obviously not mandatory. Always greatly appreciated though. So thank you for that. Like and subscribe here on YouTube. Helps YouTube push our content out and gets more people to follow the channel. Good night, Shane. Sleep well. Good night, Turtle. Good night, Barbara. Good night, Ryami. As always, Oreo and I love you. Be kind to yourselves and others. Go learn some cool shit. Make the world a better place. Try to find happiness and when and where you can. Laugh at yourselves, but more importantly, laugh at other people. It builds character. Try to stay healthy. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. I'm just stalling at this point while I get to the right thing. All right. There we go. All right. We love you all. Have a good night. Sleep well. Be safe. Take care. See ya.